How's it going, everybody? Nick Daniels here. We're making a video today. We have some company with us here, so say hello to Lexi. Here she is right here. Lexi, come on. Oh, all right. Yeah, there she is. Yeah, so I'm just gonna be hanging out with her for a few minutes while she does her thing there. Oh, all right. Peace. She's in there now, so fuck it. Look at her. She's good. But anyway, we're gonna be talking about Attack on Titan Season 3. Watched the trailer here a couple times. It's been released, I think, about a week ago. And I haven't talked about it yet, so I kind of want to get my thoughts out there. I'm sorry if there's any wind resistance, by the way. It's a tad windy out today. But man, I gotta say, like, holy fuck, man, I'm hyped. Every time I've seen an Attack on Titan trailer, I've been feeling it, okay? And we're talking like 1, 2, or 3. I've been feeling it. So I'm going to talk about like some things, what's happened in the trailer, my kind of theories, and I'm going to talk about things that you haven't seen in the show yet. So you don't kind of want to know anything about that, please don't watch. But I'm not going to get too involved, so you could probably even just watch it and figure things out. But anyway, so the biggest thing I want to talk about is there's another type of ODM gear we're seeing, and I don't know about this, but it's just kind of my theory. It's what it looks like, but it's a contraption on the back instead of the waist, right? Which is normally how the ODM gear works, right? It's on the waist, and it's got the two sides here where you have, like, you know, your swords and your blades, sorry. But these pieces look like they're on the back and on the arms. So clearly somebody else has the technology that these guys have, and it's pretty clear that the Beast Titan from last season, so season 2, had actually taken one of the pieces, right? He pinched one of them and walked off. So they've probably made their own ODM gear, is what I'm assuming. They've probably created their own. When I say they, who is they? Who is the ominous they? Well, it would definitely have to be the people that the Beast Titan and Rainer, or however you pronounce his name, basically all the other Titans that are the enemies, that's their people. And I think it's like the Marley government, I believe it's called. They're off the island. The island is where everybody is right now. Like Levi, them all of them, they're on an island. And I'm pretty sure in a trailer, I could be wrong. Okay, I just heard somebody over there, but they're on the roof. It's all right. But I'm pretty sure in the trailer I watched at some point, not this trailer, but there was like a quick preview. It did show that Eren and them go to see the water, so they actually figure out that there is like an ocean out there. I'm pretty sure they just believed that they were just like on a little river and that's all they knew. They don't know much, right? They're such a speck in the world. But yeah, they're an island off, out in the distance actually, which is the funniest part of the series, that they don't know this. Now, Levi, it cuts into the trailer, and there's a guy walking up, just kind of discarding a couple of the blades, and he comes out, and it's Levi voicing over it, and he's like, you know, I grew up with this guy, right? And so clearly, whoever this is, they've got some connection. Now, I say these are also enemies, by the way, the people with the ODM gear that looked a little different, precisely based on the fact that it looked like Levi could have been Eren. I couldn't tell in the actual trailer because of how quick it goes, and the animation looks slick, by the way, too. I was feeling it. But of how he cut them down. I think pretty sure it was Levi, and he cut 2 of these guys down, and they do voice over and say, like, I think it's the government, or I can't remember if it was the government or the church people, but they want Historia and Eren handed over, clearly because they're both valuable. Right, Historia has now come out of her shell. She's now admitting, you know, I'm not just some chick in the scouts. I am literally like the heir of the bloodline here, and that's kind of why she's at risk. Because again, like, she is, you know, like the king before that and whatever. It was that bloodline. So they're pretty fucking cautious about that. I don't think they're using Eren's Titan ability to harden up the wall. They say that in the trailer, that it's going to take some time. So I don't know if that's just because of these people that have now surfaced up and are attacking. But like, again, clearly hanging out so long that they know that. Here's what I'm assuming now. Okay, here's what, and I'm gonna go into some spoilers here. Eren's basement, what it's gonna have is it's gonna have a couple books in it, okay? And these books are gonna be basically everything about anything. About the world, about how the Titans are made, about everything. It's literally got every piece of information you'd ever want in it. And that is completely invaluable. It's worth its weight in fucking gold, man. And The problem is, though, is now that they know, I'm pretty sure they must know, like when the Armored Titan and the Colossal Titan, they get back, they're gonna tell them. They'll be like, listen, like Aaron kept talking about his basement and how we could get in there, and the answers would be it, you know, it would be there. But I think the only way to get in was the key that Aaron's got, or it was the key to the desk. It's one of the two. But I remember looking a little bit into the manga about it, and or the manga, and it looked actually like a pretty good scene. So I'm hoping when that's actually animated, that would look just as clean. I was really impressed with how that was going to be. So I'm assuming they must know, and that's why they're like, well, we can't harden the wall just yet, because they're probably still fighting off these other people, because now they know that if these guys like Levi and all them find that, they're gonna realize like there's a bigger picture, and they don't right now. They're naive, they don't know this. So I'm assuming that's where we're heading in this season, but I don't know for sure. I don't think there's going to be a lot of Titan on Titan combat this time around. Season 2 had a bit of that, and I was quite happy. Most Season 1 had it too with the female Titan, but. And I will say, by the way, in the Lost Girls one, which it's an OVA, but it's like, you know, kind of like a little bonus episode, but I'm pretty sure it's like still legit things that happened in the actual series. But it's actually Annie, you know, and her little story, and I thought it was kind of cool, so I definitely recommend to go watch that. But overall, I don't know, I kind of hit all the points I wanted to talk about there. I think the trailer looked really well done, and like I said, the animation was pretty slick. I couldn't really complain. And that's a big thing you got to look for too, is how good everything looks. So we're gonna have to see in the next one, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.